Hello, happy Thursday night, YouTube family. We are going to recreate using two pieces. We're going to make an awesome ornate piece. I've got these three spindles that you can't see from that view, but I might take you down so you can see, so I can show you what we're working with. I've had this was a lamp. I have two of them. It kind of was shorting out and acting all crazy, and I love the base of it. Kind of looks like wood, but it's not. It's resin. I think it's resin. And I have a whole thing of spools, which I need to go through and cut some of them up and put them in the auction because I have more than I'll ever need. Look, y'all, just by putting this on top, of course, we're going to paint it so it all looks the same, make it vintage. It's going to look just like the spindles I have behind me that I paid big money for. I paid big money for them. Let me see if we can do the live chat here and see who's on board with us. Brenda, Tasha, ladies, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. We just had an auction over on Facebook. I feel bad for some people. My heart breaks that they have such a hard time struggling. So we're going to try it on this platform next time. So I'll make sure everybody knows that before next Thursday comes. Stormy Central Texas, girl, hunker down. I hope you're all right. Hey, Mary. Yeah, storms are no fun, y'all. Storms are no fun. I've been hanging on to this for a while now. Because I knew I could use it for something. It's just such a beautiful piece. So when you go into those thrift stores, yard sales, flea market, wherever you're at, if you see a lamp, like it's got like a nice body to it, doesn't have to be a lamp. It's very easy to take the guts out and make it something else. So, hey, Sherry. Oh, you glad to see me on YouTube? Yes, I'm sorry, Janet. I felt so bad. You weren't the only one. A few people had to leave because Bookface acting stupid. So I'm sorry about that. But I do think we need to, I want to give YouTube, I think others need to give YouTube a try is my point. So maybe one week, next week we'll try it and see how it goes. I mean, we have nothing to lose. So, hey, Kim, how are you, my friend? Hey, Juanita, Sherry, y'all. So I know most of you on here right now know what I'm talking about, what I'm trying to make here. But let me see if I can tilt you up or I have to take you off. Hey, see those right there? Right, where's my finger? Right there. Those three, see them up there? They're wood. They're real. This is going to be our version of them. This is going to be, oh, hang on, guys. You did the requirements. Yes, this is going to be our version. Lamp, piece of spindle. I don't know where this came from. I got a bunch of these. I only have one of these pieces, but other like spindle parts similar like this from the same, I don't know what, chair? I don't even know. I can't remember. So that's what we're going to do. Yes, if you guys wouldn't mind, hit the thumbs up, hit the share to Facebook, share to anybody who cares. Just wherever you can, just share it. Like they need to know there's a party happening here and good stuff's about to go down. Good stuff's about to go down. Kim and Linda, hello. Thank you guys so much. So I have this new stuff called vintage. I don't know what it's called. Vintage effects. Vintage effects. I was going to use this, but I haven't used it yet. And I'm not quite sure what the results will be. From what I understand, it's very liquidy. See how liquidy it is? Watery. From what I understand, you're supposed to like splatter it on, smear it on, and then let it, I don't know if you can dry it with a heat tool. That I have to find out. You're supposed to let it dry and then use acrylic paint over it. And it's supposed to, in a sense, repel it. Kind of like when you do wax for chippy, Vaseline, glue, that kind of stuff. But I almost did this, but I don't think, I think this is too big of a piece to try this on and it doesn't work. We got to redo it. Thank you, Sherry. I feel beautiful today. Hey, Linda. Some days you feel better than others. Other days, I should have clipped my hair back. I totally forgot. I went and had my husband made such a good dinner. We had beef riblets, baked potato, like in the kosher salt and all that. So the crust is nice and you can eat the shell. Not the shell, not the potato shell, the skin, and baked beans. Oh, so good. So good. I shouldn't be drinking a soda this late, but I got work to do. Thank you, Sandy. It's a better platform. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to crackle this because we can't leave it like this. Like, that looks stupid. So we're going to use a heavy body gel. I'm going to wait to the end because it's going to take a little while. I'll leave it overnight to set up. It sets up pretty quick, but it's not going to set up enough for me to be, hammering on it, trying to put cracking paste on it. So we'll do that in the end. But I decided I was going to use milk paint, but I don't know. I didn't feel like going in the house to get warm water. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Anybody need me to ship to Pakistan? What the hell was that? So we're going to use the 2-part cracking paste, not crackle, but cracking. So you have to have the primer, which is that wicked sticky stuff. Remember when I tried to do it with a stencil? And then the cracking paste. I got 2 because I'm almost out of both. And I just noticed, I don't know if I need to put a baggie over this. And I don't know if anybody has this, if it's happening to you. It wasn't like this last time. Maybe I didn't put the lid on tight, but it's kind of like set up in there already. Like it's hardened. So maybe I got to put a baggie over it. I don't know. I don't really know what to do there. So let's get some primer on there. I have the black. Yeah, he had to be a troll. He had to have been. And now I feel bad because I wrote it down. Somebody got upbidded because of it. Maybe even 2. Yeah, I caught the second one, but the first one, she got outbidded to like 30. It shouldn't have been 37. She outbid herself because of that jerk. So I'm going to go back and see what that was and make that right. Sorry, I got something in my eyeball. Make that right. The skin's your favorite part? I know. Thank you, Mary. Well, what are you going to do? I mean, there's only so much you can, uh-oh. Ooh, stuck with that. What is it with these caps lately, y'all? Holy crap. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Terry. Good thing I brought another bottle. This one might be glued shut. Oh, yeah. That's going to have to be for the hubs. Let me try. I don't think this is even big enough. No, it's not big enough. Oh, dear. Let me try one more time. Yeah, I think he was a troll, too. He was a shit. That's right, Brenda. He was a shit. Brenda's got it right. Look at how easy I opened that one. Where's the easy button? Yeah. I knew, as soon as he first bid, I thought, well, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt because you never know. Like, there's this one girl, her name is, what do you think people have? What's the point? What's her name? Maja? M-A-J-A? And at first, I thought, I'm just trying to cut this foil off but it's like, the foil has the glue on it. Definitely from another country. And, hey, Donna. You know, I had my doubts about her for a while, and she was on what is going on here? She was, when I had community, what the hell? The community text app, she was messaging me through there, you know, and at first I was a little suspect, you know, just because, but turns out she has family in the States and she comes here certain times of the year and, you know, wanted to buy some IOD stuff to bring back and this and that. So, you know, you just don't know. You know, you don't know. The way he came in, or her, oh man, my fingers are full of this paste right now trying to, look, I'm stuck. He just, I don't know. You don't, he didn't seem like a jerk and then said, oh, I am new. So I don't know. But luckily it didn't go too far. Or there wasn't more of them. There wasn't more of them. Because sometimes you get bombarded when there's one, they call all their friends. They're like, you know, like seagulls. They come flying in if you got potato chips. Oh my goodness. But what do you do? Luckily it didn't go. It didn't go, I'm already a mess. It didn't go sideways. All right, that's cracking paste. Cracking paste. That I can't get open. I did bring some glazes to the table. These are just like, these are Wiesel, black walnut and Java. It's just like the Valspar mousse. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't want this to be white. We want this to look vintage. Vintage. And for those of you that are hopping on, we're trying to recreate, hang on, those right there, those 3 things up there. See those? They're all wood. That's what we're trying to do here with 2 pieces, right? So don't pass up those lampshades, y'all, because, oh boy, oh, hey, I don't know what happened. Eagles reminds me of moving. Yes. Yeah, Carrie, he supports me 1000%. He had a really exciting night because he was in the tree stand and he got to see, I think I lost connection. He got to see the pregnant mama and I'm not cutting a very good circle here. And we have some yearlings, some teenagers. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Karen. He got to see them running around in the swamp, so he was pretty excited. Look at that circle I just cut. That's very good, Tracy. Good Lord. That's as crooked as it could be. Just want to protect my swirly thing. my swirly. Jeez, okay. So this Pentart stuff, it's the white. I'm not going to buy any more black unless anybody wants it. I think we just sold the last one, but it comes in metallics. But I'm going to just keep getting the white because the white, you can tint it with mica powders. We did it with paint. It does make it a little lighter, like the green we used. Ended up being really pretty. It was like a minty green, but it will lighten your color a little, but you can change the color of it. Yeah, they are. Oh, well, finials, spindles. I was trying to think of the correct name and I couldn't think of it. I shared you out publicly. Look at, yes, Sherry, thank you. Hey, Lori. Yes, if you guys are just hopping on, give me a thumbs up. Share me to wherever you can. I mean, I'll pay you later for it, whatever. But don't look up. Don't pass by a lamp that has a nice body to it because this one had a short in it and I love this, so I knew I could do something with it. Did you say that was your first auction? No, that was the first auction I've done in a really long time. Really long time since at the other house. All right, so we're gonna get this on here. Now, if you guys use this stuff, it's sticky. I used it to crack in a stencil because I wanted my stencil crackled and it worked great. But the first time I did it, I actually put the primer in the stencil where it's supposed to be. The second time I coated the whole thing and then went to put the stencil down. Don't do that. It's a big mistake. It's too sticky. It didn't work. If you're going to use it for stenciling, keep your stencil down, stencil in or put this where you're going to stencil, leave your stencil down, let it dry, and then go with step 2. Don't try to do the whole thing. It won't work. Oh, thank you, Carrie. That's probably the smallest auction I've ever done because we've done 40, 60 items and that is just it's just too much. But you say to yourself, so I'm going to have an auction, tomorrow or whatever. And then time gets away from you and then something comes up. I'm just going to stir this because it feels kind of thick on the top. I'd much rather do it once a week and keep it to 15 to 20 items because to me that's fun. It's not overwhelming. It's not dragged out for hours. I mean, we've been on, I think the longest we were on, the biggest auction we had, someone had said, or we thought we were under the impression that you could only be on Facebook Live for 4 hours. I still don't know. And hey, Mary, if you're new, remember to also hit the subscribe and notifications if you're new to. Mary, thank you for saying that because you're right. You're right, Mary. We made it just to the very end, right before 4 hours, and then I got hit with a bunch of trolls. It was a mess. You guys remember that? I'm not used to YouTube profile picture. I'm used to seeing my face. Yeah, that can be different. It can be different. Hey, Lorraine, I appreciate. Shoo, badu. You enjoy the auction? I know. I hope to one day be able to have the manpower and the knowledge and all I need to ship outside the US. Y'all, I did try. It's just so much more work and they do not make it easy. And they ask you questions. It's like trying to read your own insurance policy. Like, it's just stupid. They just don't make it easy at all for any part of it. So hopefully one day things will be easier and or I have more knowledge and manpower and we can make it so. But I appreciate your support and you being there because that alone is pretty big. So thank you. For those of you that are having issues, that sucks. I'm sorry. For those of you who have never been over here and you're giving it a try, I appreciate that. And thank you. And I think you're going to find that you like it. I do think so. All right, so we're going to just put this on. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Just get it on there. Obviously, wherever this is. Now, if we didn't want to crackle this whole thing, then we wouldn't put the paste on the whole thing. Wherever you put the paste is where you're going to put your crackle. And that's when the cracking, I should say. This is more cracking opposed to crackle. Do you guys remember that night? That was crazy. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, we had I want to say we had 60 something, over 66 items or something crazy. And yeah, at the end, I got hit with a bunch of trolls. We did it though. We did it. But that's just too much. Like Terry said, it's like 15, 20 is a very manageable amount. And plus it's fun. I wish we would follow your lead and come over here. I know. I'm almost, I don't want to, I don't want to give up on Facebook. I really don't. It just breaks my heart because I feel like they're forcing all of us on both sides of the house, your side, our side. You know, it's, I don't know if they're trying to weed out the lives. I don't know what the hell they're trying to do or not do. But nobody's having an easy time ever. So, you know, without Facebook, I'm very grateful and thankful for Facebook because, like I said, I sound like a broken record. I would not be here today without Facebook. I wouldn't know any of you. So, you know, I have a lot to be thankful and grateful for that part of it. But you can only take so much. I mean, of, you know, who wants to watch a video that's all pixelated or you can't hear them or they're stuck in a robot jerk, you know, jerking around? His meals sound amazing. Oh, I don't even think I finished saying what I had. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I thought tonight's auction went great. I missed it. I was happy with the phone call. I don't know, Kim, what the hell they're doing. I appreciate any time you guys were there. It was good. I love doing stuff like that. That's my true passion. I mean, I love to create. I love to do all that stuff, but I really love to and pick, and it's exciting to me. It's like it's almost like gambling. Like you never know what you're gonna find. You just never know what you're gonna find, or what you don't know you needed. Like you just don't know. This primer, also the way you put it on, you know, thicker in some spots, this way, that will reflect your cracking too. I think the more, the less uniform, the better. But you know, whatever you fancy. If you like it all the same, then try to do all the same strokes and try to get it the same thickness and whatnot. It's like painting on sticky kind of glue is what this is. Stratus is. I know you do. I know you do. Uh, love to. I know it's so fun, right, Terry? Kim, I appreciate you trying to hang in there. But you know, I feel like sooner or later they're gonna force us, or they're gonna force us to do something. And those who really want to continue to, you know, be in my life and be a friend, then you know they'll find a way to get over here. I do know there's a few people, and I don't know all the rules to YouTube and all, but I do know there's a few people who are having a hard time getting on here because you have to have, I guess it goes by your email, and you can't, if you have your old email, you can't use another. I don't really know. Another feature in YouTube, you can zoom with your fingers, trace the video you want to see. Yeah, zoom in. Don't zoom in on my 5 head, but zoom in. Mary says you can zoom in. Hey, Kim. I notice everyone seems to be giving 5-star things on Facebook. I don't think that's for the artist benefit. Yeah, so Donna, I know that people were telling me the last couple of days I've given you a 5-star rating. And last night when I was looking to try to figure out why, when I was creating an event, I was setting it for 7 p.m. and it kept setting it for 4 p.m. It had me in another time zone and I couldn't figure out how to change it anywhere. It ended up being I think my Mac was changed to a different time, which I was able to change the auction time, but I went to do the Scrappy's Master Crew, the subscription group event, and it changed it to back to the wrong time. So I don't know. But I didn't find anything anywhere that said anything about anybody giving any reviews. So I have no idea what that even is. So another thing on here, they have pink poop emojis, like y'all. Let those emojis fly. They have fun emojis. They're bringing in more and more stuff. They're trying to make the lives more interactive. So float. I can't quite see them floating yet, but I can see them next to your name. But I guess you guys can see them floating when somebody does something with an emoji. But they're working on that, and all that stuff's new. There we go. There's the pink poop emoji. Like, how cool is that? And from what I understand, there's no negative or bad emojis. Oh, look how much my hair grew out. Like, I think a couple more cuts and I'll be all natural. I'll be all natural. Shall I follow a question? I don't understand. I don't know much about any of the technology, but listen to what you tell us. You can't be afraid to push. That's right, Sean. Just push them buttons. Just don't like report or ban any of us. We need the brown ones from Pakistan. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. You gave me a 5-star. Well, thank you. I don't know what that means. I don't know where to find any of this information. It's just the weirdest thing. I probably don't need to do that because that's, oh well, I already did. All right, let's get this guy. Let's get this guy done. Let's get this guy done. Oh, it doesn't go in there very far. Ah, look at those emojis. I mean, those emojis are great. Like, what's a heart now? Like a heart and a thumbs up. That's lame compared to these good ones. I'm telling you, there's just a lot more to gain. Especially as a creative on this side of the house, there's way more benefits for us as a creative. Number one, protection. I mean, yes, somebody can steal your account anywhere, no matter what it is, your credit card, your bank account, your your YouTube, your Facebook, whatever. But you very rarely hear about YouTube's things getting hacked. There's live people to help you out. Once a week, you missed the troller. Yeah, he's bidding, and he says he's new and he lives in Pakistan. Like, what makes you think I'm going to ship to Pakistan, you moron? The ratings was about how easy it was to interact with the comments and the questions. Looks like the rating. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Where are the emojis? Kim wants to know. How still laughs at your comment? Just bite me, Susan. I meant it. I got another one last night. She those birds I bought for $1 or whatever the hell they were. She says, I can't believe you painted those beautiful birds. Lady, they were $1. And they're mine. I'll do whatever I want to. Oh, good Lord. If we all liked the same thing, it'd be a pretty boring world, wouldn't you think? I mean, Jesus. I can't believe you painted those. I mean, they weren't hand-painted porcelain gems. They were plastic dollar birds. Hey, Ari. You don't see emojis either? Turn your phone sideways, or turn your phone sideways and see what kind of tools you see. Or click on the thing and see what kind of, what do you call it? Not emojis, but options come up on the bottom, like comments and stuff. I would have told him just don't speak or ship. Oh my goodness. People are stupid. There's always one in the crowd, you know what I mean? There was a lady, what was she saying? Oh, why can women downgrade men, but men can't downgrade women? You could just tell she wanted to argue. It was something stupid. It's just a post I just recently did. Oh, does anybody have the manual on husbands? Because mine's making a whiny sound. Like, that's freaking funny as hell. To me, that's funny. And I was just like, it's a joke. And she came back with, oh, it's not a joke. I just ban her. I ain't got time for your shit. Bye-bye. Yeah, she just stupid. Just stupid. Some people just like to argue. That's all. There you go. You guys are getting those emojis now. Y'all finding them? Ari, chat, touch the face to see the... at the chat, touch the face sign to see the emojis. Face sign to see the emojis. Yeah, the one with my hair. Yep, that was Susan. Bite me, Susan, with the hair. I want to make sure this is clean so I can open it next time. Y'all make sure these are clean because it's sticky and glue-like. You won't be able to get it open like I can't get this one open. Sorry, not the heart, the smiley face in the lower left. What about the... Oh my goodness, Kim. So the hubs, I just walked in the house. I just walked in the house from the shed. I came in the back door and he just woke up. He went out the front door onto the porch. He goes, what the hell is that? And I was like, I ran out there and he ran out from the porch and the thing was so fast. It was so big. There you guys go. You got it. It was an Eastern coach whip snake. Never seen anything like it. So he saw the whole thing go across and he was like, holy shit, like I don't know what that was. The front of it was black, like a black racer, but the end of it was pale. And then what you saw in the pictures, we could see I never seen scales like that. I'll tell you what, that thing was fast. Like it moved incredibly fast. So I had to look it up afterwards. And believe it or not, it's the fastest moving snake in the U.S. It got up to 4 miles an hour, but it seemed like it was going 40 miles an hour. It was so fast. It was huge. It had to be at least 5 feet, at least. But at first we didn't know what it was. Maybe snakes are reason to run. Because we look them up, because you have to know. No, it wasn't a cop. No, you. In all honesty, if you have a poisonous snake, everyone wouldn't agree with this, and I certainly wouldn't post it. But if you have a poisonous snake on your property, and pets, and not only yourself but children, you got to get rid of them because they're no good for nobody. I mean, they're not any good for anything. But I believe there's only 6 poisonous snakes in the state of Florida. And 3 of them are rattles. One's a coral. One's a water moccasin, and there's one other one. So you've got to know. You have to know. So we always make sure we try to figure out what it is and go Google it and see if we can find a picture of it, and then take it from there. But man, that thing was fast. Like, I've never seen anything move like that. It was so weird looking because it was literally black and white, or black and pale. It was bizarre. Now they say their bite will, hurt because they have teeth, but you won't die. I need some outdoor. I don't even know if you have a vacancy sign up in your yard. I just no. I mean, I don't mind them. The only ones that I know that are aggressive, and I've never seen one. No, I've never had one come after me. I've seen one across the street, but it's the water moccasins. They're aggressive, but do they find them? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You can guarantee if you have chickens, you have rats. You've got to keep that under control. Like, you have to keep that under control. So, we had cameras in our coops for a long time, but now that we have the Starlink, you can't get the cameras to hook up to that. You have to have it's some different kind of Wi-Fi, but the fiber should be here soon. So we'll hook them back up. But if they get out of control, then we take care of them. But it very well could be. I mean, it's like, the food chain. You keep the good ones around. Yeah, you've got to keep, you had a timber rattler in your garage. Eesh. Oh, cottonhead rat. Yeah, so I think we have those here. Pygmy and one other thing. So, no, not inside the house. One got in your dad's. Oh my God. No. Well, what happened a few days ago is those skinks. I think they're skinks. These big red ones, like big. It came. Somehow it got in the house. I come in the back door and it runs in my bedroom. I'm like, Ron! I was like, help! So Ron's trying to get it. Somehow it ended up getting by me, and it was trying to get out the door. So thankfully Ron opened the door and he left. Coming to Florida, we just got a foot of snow in the last 2 days. What the heck? Oh, where are you? Shoot. When we lived in Colorado, the first year we were there, the snakes have not bothered the chickens. Actually, we saw, those chickens don't mess around, man, because they act like a gang of badass ladies. If we had a black racer come by the garage when they were free ranging, and they attacked that snake. They were ready to kill the snake. We had to save the snake. We just killed a diamondback near our ace. See, you have to, but you can't post that because you would be wrong. Oh, in Canada. When we lived in Colorado, it snowed on May 1st. We had these beautiful, we lived on the first floor and we had a flower pot thing, beautiful yellow flowers draping over, and they were full of snow. Like, we got 6 inches of snow, something crazy. May 1st. No, never return. Well, I told you that Ron had that red rat snake, one-eyed Fred. He was missing an eye, and he got out. He was a pet, and he got out. And we couldn't find him. And I thought, Ron, if I find that thing, you are in trouble. Well, I don't even know how long it was. 5-6 weeks later, forgot all about it. He was in my freaking pajama drawer. I was so mad. Freaked right out. I was like, one-eyed Fred. He's in my pajama drawer. just trying to get rid of this last big wad right here where I clearly went too thick. So this stuff is tacky, sticky tacky. Skinks are poisonous to many animals. Skanks are dangerous to human mostly. Oh my god. Good one, Shondell. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Oh, y'all. You read her comment? That's freaking hilarious. It's true. You're right. You're right. I didn't know they were poisonous to animals, though. Snakes and yeah, that was a long time ago. I see going outside. I almost laid in the sun today. I think it's blackberry winter for coming weekend. Oh, wait about the heat. I know. My oldest young black snake. Oh my goodness. Yeah. They don't bother me, but they scare the crap. Trust me, my head's on a swivel wherever I'm walking anywhere. Like tonight I was walking back in and a freaking bullfrog or something jump scared the crap out of me. I don't know. All right, I'm just going to leave that wad. So this is dry, but it's sticky. It's sticky. And I got to try to get this dried up in here, like around the mouth. So if you have this it wasn't like that last time. So I don't know if I didn't have the cap on tight enough or I don't know. So now I got to try to get this out without getting the crusties out. I don't know if I can do that. I almost should cut it because it's nice and smooth down in here. Well, I wonder if I should put a baggie over it and then I think this stuff's I don't know if I had the cap on tight. What the hell, man? I've been up at 4:45 this morning. You're still working? I mean, walking? Juanita, get some rest, girl. My dad lives in a mobile home. I had no idea about it. Ugh. I hope you wake up tomorrow, Juanita, feeling like $1 million. 2 million. 2 million, girl. Oh, there's one more in there. There we go. I'm not going to try to scrape anymore because I feel like it's too many dried crusties. You see them all? The other thing I wanted to tell you too, if you bought the heavy body gel, so many dogs and cats die from tangles with them. Ah, those things, that skinks, I haven't seen them battle like trying to kill each other. They're like little dinosaurs. In your skink is a lizard, right? If you bought the heavy body gel, skank is another word for a nasty woman. If you bought the heavy body gel, pop that cardboard out in there. Like I had a hard time getting mine out, but take that cardboard out because if you saw my last jar, after you take the foil off, this freaking hat. Otherwise the cardboard gets stuck to the glue and then you end up with a big mess around the rim. Yeah, so there's that. All right, so as you can see, it's kind of like plaster-like. Let me show you the other colors. I mean, if you guys want, I don't have to order like a crap ton from Decoupage Queen. So that's why I always say if you want special papers or sizes, if they have them, I'll get them. But same with this stuff. There's another one in here somewhere. Anyways, they have this metallic cracking paste, which is the rose gold, and there's a turquoise. Hey, Summer. But it's weird because these metallics are much creamier than the paste. The black and the white are very like spackle-like, and these are creamy. I don't know where the turquoise is. Can't seem to find anything these days. I know it's in here. I mean, I know it is. There's the black. I don't know. Anyways, it's a beautiful turquoise. And I think they might have a silver and maybe a gold. I don't see it. I did find a triple thick I was looking for. That stuff I was looking for last night. It's right here. Triple thick. Triple thick. Probably can't even get it open. I'm getting rain tomorrow. Oh boy. I thought the same thing. I missed too. Anyways, I don't know where the other one is, but it's a beautiful color. I don't know. metallics. But you can dye this white or tint this white, so that's nice. I feel like you get more bang for your buck using the white than anything else. I don't know if you could get it super black unless you used a really highly pigmented mica powder. Because like I said, when I mixed the green, it did make it a lighter green. It didn't keep a true color like salt wash does. Hey, Craft as Shabby Shack Jude. How are you? Welcome. You guys, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it if you do. Share it to whoever you can. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I think I'm going to use this brush. Might not be enough oomph, but we're going to start with this. That was the other thing too. When I mixed this up last time, I thought there is no way we're going to make it around that picture frame. And we totally did. Totally did. You love my creative stuff? Aw, awesome. Thanks. Appreciate you being here. So what we just did is we put this Pentart cracking paste primer. This is a lamp that was about ready to short out and burn the house down. So I took the lamp part out and we just covered it with the cracking paste. And this is part of, I don't know, I got a bunch of stuff like this. The only one I have like this, but look, it goes on there and it's going to be like these spindles up here that I paid a lot of money for, but I love them. You only live once, so you just need to sit out all the jars. I know. I actually have a couple of them, but what I don't like is I try to open them before I send them out. But some of them, like the two parts, I might unwrap them because I had a hard time opening that fine line when I used it the other day, like a really hard. I didn't think I was going to be able to get it open, but those are already packaged. So, but I think I might open them before sending them to you guys just to make sure they crack open because they're sealed. It doesn't make sense why they're doing that. Because there's nothing, I mean, some of them, the newer ones, they're very hard to open, and it's not like any product leaked out because they're, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I just don't know. I just don't know. All right, so we're going to have, I need to put this thicker, or we're going to have to put well, no, because we might put a wax. Yeah, I better go a little thicker. We're gonna do the auction on YouTube next Thursday, and those who want to participate will, and those that don't won't. So pretty simple. I'll make sure when I do the event that I put that in there so they know, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't have beet jars on the counter because I'm single. What? What? Wait, what? I totally missed something. Beet jars. I don't know. Oh, you don't have jars waiting for somebody to open them because you're single? I don't get it. Oh. You leave them on the counter till somebody comes along? I am so confused. I'm going to paint this down as far as I can, and then I'm going to have to stand up because I'm running out of... There's nothing to hang on to this thing with. All right. That's good enough. So you can see I'm not being... I'm just blobbing it on there. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Yeah, this stuff goes a lot farther than you think it will. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. All right. Yeah, I want to try that vintage medium stuff. But I just think this is too big of a project to try it out on. But apparently, wherever you put that textured vintage texture medium, it repels. It says acrylic paint. I don't know if that's true. Oh, if you keep the lid on the counter. Yeah, I did that. I did that. That's why it got me to open those last one. It says acrylic paint for that vintage medium effect stuff, but I don't know. So it's supposed to repel it like if you use Vaseline or wax or whatever. It's supposed to make it easily, you can sand it right off, supposedly, in whatever spots you spear. But it's very liquidy, so I don't know how, I don't know. I need to practice on a little tiny piece. Not a tiny piece, but yeah, a tinier piece than this. Yeah. What if I run it under some hot water? I think that one has glue around the edges. I think that's the problem for that one. But I have been having issues. I have 4, I think, iron pastes that I cannot open. Ron couldn't open them either. So I don't know what's happening. It's got to be something with Pentart because I emailed Teresa about it, and she checked the jars on her shelf and she couldn't open hers either, and she ended up sending me the ones that she could open. So thought that was kind of funny. I can't believe nobody else complained, but thank God I tried to open one before sending one out in the mail. That would have been embarrassing. Good night, Janet. I hope you sleep well, my friend. Hey, Teresa, how are you? I'm blurry tonight. How about now? Am I blurry for everyone? God, I hope not. YouTube, don't do me wrong. The tube. Am I blurry for everybody? Or no? I don't know. I should bring myself up on my iPad, see what I look like. iPad. Oh. Clear on your end? Yeah, I don't know what's happening, y'all. Technology. You love it and you hate it. I'll be glad, though, when Fiber gets here so I can go live on 2 platforms at the same time, because this double duty, y'all, it's wearing me down. It's wearing me down. I'm fine there. I'm not blurry. I'm in focus. Not okay. Summer, it sounds like it's you, sister. I want to say, phew, I'm glad, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm glad it's not me, but I'm sorry it's you. Does that make sense, sister? I know you know what I mean. You know, I know you know what I know. Thank you, I mean. Oh, boy. Oh, this is some thick stuff. This stuff really cracks, like going in and out, blurry than not. Huh. At least it's not freezing. Freezing. Oh, my goodness. Yo, I'm so proud of that piece we made last night. I know it's not for everybody, but it is something different, and I just think it's so cool because, man, you can really capture Mother Nature in that aspect of things. That's so cool. Chauncey, how are you, my friend? Yeah, the Kraken paste arrived dried up without the seal even being broken, but I could open it. Luckily, of course, Mara got me a new. Oh, really? I'm clear for you. Huh. I mean, because the ones that I couldn't open there was no gunk or anything on the sides of it. I'm wondering the other thing it could possibly be is, if you've noticed, every single Pentart hardly has any instructions, but they'll be sure to tell you, protect from frost and close the lid tightly. Like, they all say that, every single one of them. So I don't know if they getting cold. I don't know, because even that fine line crackle, I thought for sure, you know, it leaked on the cap and it was a brand new bottle, but no, the foil was still on it. So it's interesting that happened to you. I'm definitely going to put my next bottle, when I open the cracking piece, I'm definitely going to cover it with plastic, because I don't know what happened there. I'm not sure. Natural cracking is preserved if you can. Green aged natural cracking is, oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely. This is very, very cracking stuff, like very cracking. Kind of reminds me of the classic Pentart crackle, like those types of crazing in a sense. Maybe a little bit bigger, but that same. I cannot believe that little bit covered all of this. Like, I really didn't even think. That's what happened to me last time with the picture frame. I thought, there's no way we're gonna cover all this, and we did. So let me just get the bottom of this guy with what we got left, if I can. Without, I just need like a tiny bit more, just a little. I mean, I'll open the next bottle if I have to, but you know, I'd rather not. I think we did it. I guess it's going to be fine. It's not like full coverage, but we want it to be all crackly and probably glaze it or wax it or something. I don't know what yet, but something. We're doing something to it. Because it'd be too white. We don't want it too white. Shondell. I should own stock in plastic baggies. There used to be a lady that counted them. I don't know what happened to her. Maybe she died. I don't know. But yeah, a lady used to trip out on how many baggies I use, and she used to count them. I put the press and seal on all my jars, Pentart. It's a good idea, Chauncey. That's smart. That's smart. Works. Yeah, the dipping paint. That stuff's so thick. Yeah. I buy the cheap baggies, like the cheapest I can find. But I can literally leave this here for 2 days and it'll be fine. So I feel like I save money on brushes by buying baggies because they're great. I mean, how many times have you stuck your paintbrush in water and thought, crap, I need that again, or I missed a spot and now it's all wet and you gotta grab another one or try to clean that one. Lots of times, huh? Or you left a brush out too long and now it's all dried up. If it was in a baggie, it wouldn't be. Oh my goodness. Ari, sleep well, my friend. I hope you have an amazing sleep. What time is it? I don't even know. 10:30 maybe? Yeah. Yeah, the lady used to, wow, oh, you guys, it's crackling already. Look at this. Or it's cracking. Cracking already. Yeah, I think she died. She's dead. Yeah, look at the bottom where I just hit it with a heat tool. Can you see it cracking already? I don't want to turn it too much because I'll tip it, but it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. 9:45, that's it, huh? Oh, CST, so it's 10:45 here. Okay, okay. Welcome back, Kim. We missed you. We missed you, girl. 10:45. Thanks, Jude. Judy. Yeah, this looks like a hot mess. Hot mess. Looks like plaster. Kind of. Ish. Kind of ish. Is that the lamp? Yeah, Teresa. That's the lamp. I have 2 of them. And I love the body of this lamp from day one. And it had a short in it. And the hub's like, that's going to catch fire. I said, I'll take care of that. And I ripped the guts out. And it's been sitting in here. And I knew I would use it for something. I just wasn't sure what. And because of the auction, I have a bunch of spindles. I need to take them all out, go through them, cut some up, because some are really long. Those aren't going to ship right. So plus you could get like feet out of them, you know, and get some of those in the auction. And I saw this, and I thought of this, and thought of those, and I thought, holy crap, that's going to look like those expensive things I bought up there, like hot dog. I need to hit that right here, though. Let's see if we can get enough out. Yeah, there we go. I guess I didn't go high enough. Yeah, I looked at that, looked up there, looked down there. I was like, woo! Yes, finally, something to use it. Press and seal it, save me from being distracted and walked away from that. Oh, press and seal instead of baggies works too. Yes, that's exactly what happens. I have some old lamps in my garage. Yes, and yes. And now remember, you just got home from work, 8:47. I hope your work day was amazing. Tomorrow's Friday, so that's good. It doesn't have to be a spindle. Remember, it can be anything you can camouflage. Anything like in that shape. Like I feel like this lamp would make a, if you're into the tiered trays or a riser, this would make a beautiful, if you had like a tin or aluminum pan or something as a riser. Thank you, Kim. I feel like this has a lot of uses. You could even put like, you know, the dollar store has the round chunk wood or the square. You could just put one of those on there and have this in a corner with a plant on it or a tchotchke. Yes, upcycling makes me giddy. It really does. Yeah, the plastic bag seriously has really saved me. I have those wood drawer prices. Those wooden drawer pieces in my craft room too. Yes, summer. Yes, you have to have a nice touch. Put those drawers in and out. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I think one of these days I'm gonna slam one of these drawers or not put the drawer in right, and things are gonna come crashing down. I need to go through that stuff. I keep saying that. I got lots to do. Got lots to do. One day at a time. So both of our birthdays are in May, and we got our registration in the mail. We got it forwarded from our other address, and I started filling it out, and I'm like, wait a minute, we don't live in this county anymore. Usually I just mail it in, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I never even thought of it. So when we went and got our new driver's license, we should have registered our vehicles then, but we didn't. So I think we're gonna have to do that tomorrow. Yeah, press and seal would work good too instead if you didn't have baggies. I feel like baggies are easier because they're right there. You see that cracking? That's some serious cracking, y'all. Like, that is cracking. Not crack hole, cracking. It's very dry. Like, this feels very, very porous. I don't know that I don't think I've taken any product to these cracks. I've never taken products to this cracks. No, I haven't. So this is going to be interesting. Because adding whatever we put on here is just going to enhance these cracks. I'm cracking you up. That's hilarious. Yes. Somebody uses foil. Somebody uses foil. Using press and seal for everything. That is good stuff. I prefer that over saran wrap any day. Like, any day. Just because it's easier to get out of the stinking package. Actually, I don't know if you guys remember. I think it was... I don't know if the hubs found it or we found it together, but we found this... I think we found it together. It's this beautiful metal. It's an antique. It's like this. It goes on the wall, and it holds foil, saran wrap, and something else, and it has the serrated things on it. We have that on the wall. We have saran wrap in there because it's like an industrial size roll, but that thing is really cool. So it works good in there. I wish something would enhance your... Right, girl? Me too. You find what fills in our cracks in our face, man. We'll be millionaires. All right, this is about dry. I'm just going to give it a minute to cool down, see if I feel any damp spots. Oh, Lord. I mean, saran wrap. And if I know, but the way it's in this antique thing, it has so much tension that it can't, like, you know what I mean? You're not fighting with a box, so you can really pull it with two hands. And it has, the serrated thing doesn't work that great, but it works. But look at that cracking. So you can see where I didn't go too thick with, you can actually see my brush marks, so you don't see as much. Where down in here, you can see I went pretty thick. So you can kind of control, if you wanted to, what your cracking looks like. That makes sense. I mean, I don't know why you uniform, but maybe there's a reason. I got it all gummed up in there. That's okay. Yeah, it's a little... Let me turn this upside down because it's these under... It's under the boob part here. There's damp under its boobs. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just need to get this bottom part dry. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Old school hold, yes. It's cracking paste, yes. So it's a two-part system. So you have to have the primer to go with the paste. So there's white, black, and a couple metallics. As of right now, I'm just going to carry the white, but if you wanted the metallics or the black, I could order it. Because I feel like the white is really what anyone would use because you can tint it whatever color you want. And it's probably not going to stay white anyways because you're going to wax it up or whatever. It's resin. I believe it's resin. It's not wood. It's resin. It's made in China. Can you imagine that? 2014 they made this. Oh, the black came dried up. My black's not dried up. But it's just so weird how creamy the metallics are and go on so nicely opposed to the black and the white. Like, I don't know if that's a manufacturing thing or it's, as I'll show you, like, it's a huge, well, I haven't opened this in a minute, but it's a huge difference. Like, a huge difference. Yeah, look how creamy that is. Like, you guys saw that stuff I just used. That was not creamy at all. It was like spackle. Some of them, like here, look. The crackle never even made it to the bottom. See, it's so thick. The air bubbles in there. A lot of them are like that, but the metallics are creamy like that. I don't know what happened to the oh, I know where it's at. It's in my turquoise pile because I'm trying to finish this stinking, well, getting the motivation to finish that sea lady. Look at that color. That's the other color. And I want to say they have a silver and a gold, but I'm not 100% sure. Can't remember. Lost boob sweat. Yes, it had, the boobs were a little wet. That's like so gross, right? Boob sweat. But it's real. It's real. The struggle is real with the boob stuff. All right, so I should have went, well, no, because I feel like that gives it a lot of variation. But you can see how that gave it total great coverage, excellent cracks with it super thick. Where it's not, you can see through there. But I'm okay with that because we want this to look old. And so, all right, so I never added product to this. So, it's very porous. I don't know which one to use. If you guys are just hopping on, see those things right there? Those three? That's kind of the inspiration. That is the inspiration, not kind of. So that's what we're trying. Those are wood. That's what we're trying to make here with this. So lamp and a piece of spindle that I picked up. It's our own version. I mean, those are much nicer, but this is a one of a kind. Let me think here. This is glaze, like the Valspar Mousse. This is black walnut. This is Java. I feel like this is too brown. I feel like this is too gray. The Valspar is like umber. I don't know if I should wax it or, oh boy, here we go. Y'all, today was so funny. Connie, with Connie's Creations. She's so funny. She ordered from me and she got her package today and she sent me, I don't know if she posted on her page. I don't think she did, but she sent me a video. It'll probably kill me for telling you this, but she literally, trying to see, like the package, you know, it's like the blue bags. She videos herself like this with the package and she's like dancing around like it's the best. It's so funny. It went on for like 15 seconds. So we're just dancing with her package. She was hilarious. Hilarious. Maybe a top coat so you have more flex. That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm wondering if I should, it's very porous. Like I feel like it's rough. It's rough. I'm wondering if I should put a coat of medium matte. Sure, I can really put anything because it's not gonna matter, but I'm gonna try one little spot in the back where the hole is, because that would be the back anyways. That's where the wire went through. I'm just gonna see how it acts and see. Let's just see. So this is Valspar Mousse. Oh, I'll hold the bottle up here in a second. Sorry. I just assume you know what this stuff is awesome. A lot of people use it for a stain, but I like to use it to age my stuff up. If you don't, yeah, they're funny. If you don't get enough off with a dry rag, then use a damp rag. Now this definitely, if I used that baby wipe, there would be so much fuzz stuck in here right now. So it's that type of texture. That's not too bad, actually. That wasn't too bad. I think we're just gonna go with it. Now, if you wanted more control, giving this a top coat would definitely give you a lot more control. But I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I wiped off really, actually too much. She was looking for it. Yeah, so funny. So funny. It just cracked me up. At first I thought, oh my God, is somebody hack her account? Because why is she sending me a video? Like, I thought that was weird. And there she was dancing with the package. And at the end, she takes, having Scrappy's Rustic sticker, she takes it up to the camera like, oh. I show my husband, he's like, oh my God, what the heck is the matter with her? It was funny. Funny. I don't think she posted it. She probably didn't want me telling you that, but it was too funny not to share. Too funny not to share. Yeah, so just keep in mind, and you'll feel, if you guys use this stuff, or if you have used it, you know, it's very porous. Now, if you get an area where you're trying to age something, and it didn't go, like, it doesn't look like the rest of it for whatever reason, yeah, it did come out a lot better than I thought it would too, Chauncey. You use it for stain? Yeah, a lot of people do. Thank you, Brenda. If you get one area and it's just not matching everything else and it just looks weird, what you can do is whatever product you're using, it could be anything, wax, antiquing glaze, paint wash, whatever. When you go to remove it, don't wipe it. Oh, I have to wipe the bottom of this because I totally missed. Don't, like, if you're trying to get it to look like it, don't wipe it, but give it more of one of these motions, and that usually will help camouflage whatever's happening and try to make it look like the rest of the piece. Usually when my fine line or classic crackle is didn't come out right, that's what I do. Or if I put the dark wax, I'll just go back, put a bunch of dark wax, and then just dab on it, just to kind of make it look like it's blended. I'm actually going to put some more on this side because I think I wiped off too much. Ooh. Oh, I got to show you this. It's considered a glaze. It's a antiquing glaze. You can get it at Lowe's, and it's called Moose, like moose. That's the color of it, but it's Valspar Antiquing Glaze. And this is my first and only bottle, and I've used this a lot. They're supposed to stop making it. Lowe's is where you get it. They also have a clear, which I bought the clear when I bought that, and I have not used it, but apparently the clear, you can mix mica powders, paints to tint it. So I'm kind of thinking like that navy blue stain I just used. I think you can do like, kind of like a, well, not a whitewash, but like a whitewash, but with color, with the clear glaze. Like you can make whatever color you want to. So it'll be a tint, but it won't be full coverage. Am I making any sense? Didn't know about the moose part. Yes, moose. That is the color of it, and it'll be in its own little section in Lowe's, and you can try to look it up online. You might be able to get it delivered. But they were supposed to stop. There was word that they were supposed to stop making it. I don't know, but I use this a lot for aging when I do the clay and that kind of stuff. Clay, salt wash, but a lot of people use it just for a stain alone. You just wipe it on, wipe it off. It dries fast. It doesn't stink, and it seals your piece in a sense too. So it's kind of a workhorse. I think they have, I want to say they have, I know they have the clear. I want to say they have like a whitewash type or a weathered wood type. You know, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Mica powder that I use for resin to tint. Yes, exactly. Yep. Or paint. You could use a paint. A more highly pigmented the paint, the better off you are. Same thing with this heavy body gel. You can tint that. You can use it for a raised stencil. You can use it in molds. You know, I haven't tinted it. Oh, y'all, you just gave me a great idea. I wonder if I tinted that heavy body gel and then put it in that fondant mold, tinted. Although it's very easy to paint. I don't know. You picked up what I was putting down? That's my girl. Oh, I'm not catching what y'all are throwing. Or old spell check gets you. You have a ton of Minwax. No, the Minwax is totally something totally different. Totally different. You can Google Valspar. You'll see. Antiquing or just do Valspar glaze and see what comes up. Because I would imagine if you got the clear and you mixed, I feel like this color is pretty close to umber. You could probably replicate this color. And then you have a jar and you can make it any color you want, because the clear glaze, if we wanted to make this, we wanted to use pink glaze on this, we could just take that clear glaze, add some pink to it, and do exactly what we're doing to it right now, but pink. Mousse and clear glaze are the only two you believe. Okay, Summer's probably correct. Yeah, I keep saying I need to bust out that clear, and then I never do. I don't know why. I might take a little more off. I don't have my spray bottle over here. I got some seedlings in here, and my spray bottle's over there. Trying to grow some stuff. Trying to grow some stuff. I'll show you the clear here in a moment. The clear. I'm making a mess. Making a mess. Mixing glaze. Whatever that means. Mixing glaze. Turn any paint color into a glaze. Exactly what it says right there. So, yeah. That's cool. Haven't used a Valspar. It does require a junk brush, or does it clean? No, it actually cleans out. It's water-based. It cleans off really good. Doesn't even smell. Doesn't smell or anything. Dries really fast. I don't want to use this. Let me get I got some water here. I'm gonna see what I want to get a little more off. But I don't have my spray bottle here, so this will work. This will work. We're creatives. Yeah, I think you would like this product a lot. Look how much the water takes off. Now it took off too much. Dang it. So maybe that's what we want. Maybe just a little bit haphazardly. Glaze has a little bit more of an open time as well, as far as being able to wipe it back. I want to say like 30 minutes open time, so you can move that product around, or wipe it off, whatever you fancy. So you do have a little bit more open time with it as well before it dries pretty hard on you. Yeah, I like that. That's a little white. I'll have to go back and hit that. I don't know, that much came off. We'll just hit these high. Oh, here we go. Here's what I wanted. Here we go. Here we go. It's ripping my napkin apart. Ooh, my throat's sore. I've been talking too much. I'm talking too much today. So tomorrow I'll get hot on packing the auction stuff, get that stuff out the door. I got a couple orders I need to attend to as well. A couple orders to attend to. Yeah, I feel like this gives it a little more variation with except for that white spot. That's what we're doing. Just kind of make it look a little more not so perfect. So does not help with my throat any. If you guys are new, if you're not following, I'd love for you, or if you're not subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe and turn on those notifications and, all the fun stuff that we do. Because I hope one day to make YouTube my #1. Will that happen? I think it will. I think it will. We'd have to convince others that this is the place to be. And you shouldn't have all your eggs in one basket anyways, because it's just not good. It's just not good. Because if Facebook were to be like completely deleted tomorrow, I can tell you right now, there'd be a lot of people devastated, including myself. including myself. So there's that. And you never know. You never know what could happen. I made 5 or 6 different glaze. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's nice because then you can make it any color you want. Chauncey, I'm going to show you what we made in our subscription group last night. Or anybody who's not in the subscription group. I'd love to show you because it was a lot of fun. And I'm so inspired by it. And I just love the way you can incorporate Mother Nature. Like, I feel like this thing has my name written all over it. I know it's not for everybody. You should be able to, yep, there you go, Donna, thank you. Hit the little bell. Somehow turn your phone, hit the screen, do something like that, and then hit the bell. I'm so inspired by this. I'm considering taking a master class. Never taken a master class of anything in my life. I'm just waiting to see how much it is. Look how cool this is. This is plaster of Paris. We made this impression in air dry clay, and then we turned around and put the wood over it, and we poured the plaster of Paris and ended up with this. It still has to dry for a whole week before we can seal it and do stuff to it, but that is, I just love this piece. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, you can sign up for Telegram as well. That link should be in the description. It should be in the description because I notify when I go live anywhere, and including YouTube. So there's that. There's that. I feel like this is taking me a long time. Taking me a long time. I might as well get under here while we're under the boobs. Get under the boob sweat here. That's gross. That's gross. It's true. It's true though. It's real. Boob sweat is real. Sorry, men. If there's any men on here, I apologize. Whoa. Whoa. My goodness. Ugh. So yeah, so now I gotta go back to the driver's license joint, which was a good experience the first time, so hopefully it will be the second time. Can't mail it in because it's a different county. Oh, I was like, why does that look so different? I didn't do this yet. You love Telegram? Sometimes you would. Yeah, especially with Facebook. Facebook, you can't depend on them for anything. It's amazing how I do impression of the week. Chauncey, it's a process. Let's put it that way. Yeah, we impressed. You can impress pretty much anything in the air dry clay, and it's a process, but it's really cool. It's amazing the things that you can do with plaster Paris, and that's what we're learning right now. And it's pretty cool because plaster Paris is pretty inexpensive, and it has a lot of options. Next thing we're going to learn with the plaster Paris is how to use it in a mold, because it's a special like mixture. I don't know, parts, but it's kind of cool. Kind of cool stuff. I had so many followers. Hey Diana, how are you, my friend? I see you pop on. I always get the telegrams all day long. Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, Telegram community was great, but man, their prices were just crazy high. Like, they were on crack high. Crazy high. Like, it ended up being like whatever their crazy monthly amount plus $5 every text that you sent, and then the more members you had, the higher it went up. I mean, they were just really smoking crack or something, because it was bad. I don't know how anybody could afford it. Anybody that's still on it, can't afford another. Yeah. We're doing stuff on there that I normally wouldn't do live. Like, that's the approach we're taking, because I feel like, you know, I don't know. I don't want to have a group and do exactly what I do live. Like, that just doesn't, I can't get that. That doesn't make sense in my own head. Like, I can't I just can't see that. So yeah, we're doing like different stuff, just unusual stuff. Maybe one day soon you can watch me too. Is Wednesday night going to be the night? So far, Georgianne, so far it is going to be the night. Unless we decide to do it like every other month, do a different, like this month do Wednesdays, next month do Fridays. Like that was still up in the air, but it seemed like the majority wanted to do that, because I was thinking, maybe one week do Wednesday, next week do Thursday, but that it was too confusing. So the only other possibility would be to, like I said, do 1 month Wednesdays, next month do Fridays or something like that. So that's still an option. Do you have a page or a channel? Yeah, do you have a page or a channel? What's going on here? Who has pages on here? Who has a page or a channel on here? Put it on here so you guys can follow one another wherever it's at, YouTube or Facebook face. Whatever. Share, share, share. Share the love. Share the love. Especially on YouTube, because y'all, YouTube's a very, very, very slow growing platform, but I believe it's worth the time. You're in Mara's group. Yeah, Mara's a sweetheart. I've learned a lot from Mara. She's got a lot of years of experience, and she's taken a lot of classes over her career, and she definitely has a lot to offer. Absolutely. I'm on Lemon 8. You guys hear of Lemon 8? You hear of that platform? Lemon 8, not 8. It's supposed to be a like a backup of TikTok, but it's more like Pinterest, TikTok, and Instagram rolled up into one. It's I don't know, just another platform, I guess. But I guess it's like a backup in case TikTok craps out or crashes, or all this talk of shutting them down, or I don't know what the heck they're doing. Nobody knows what they're doing. You got on Lemonade? Yeah, I did too. Oh, thank you, Kim. We don't know what we don't know, and I mean, I've never claimed to be an expert. I'm not trained. I'm none of that, but I think I learned by a lot of mistakes. Things that make sense to me seem to work out better, but whatever I can share, whatever I know, I'm ready to let you know too. That's all I can say. That seems a lot lighter than that, but I want all the variations. I didn't know I had these big globs here. Where the heck did that come from? I might touch this up in a few more spots after it dries. Where's that big white spot? There it is. There it is. That's pretty cool. It's missing something now. It's missing something. Same with Insta Pinterest. It's convert personal page to my business page. I work full-time caretaker. So now, oh my goodness. Girl, you do not have to explain to me, because I get it. I mean, I get it. I don't know how I did what I did when I did it, because I feel like the days just fly by now. And I mean, maybe I'm doing a little more now. I don't even know, but it's a lot. Social media doesn't sleep. It is a lot to do, and it never ends, and it's every day, and it just doesn't sleep. It doesn't sleep. So you just do the best you can. That's all. Do the best you can. And hey, Ray, how are you? I didn't see you pop on. I'd love to join, but have another group on Wednesday. Oh, I see. Yeah, we have replay, and there's a couple people that can't make it on Wednesdays, but the majority so far are East Coast and Wednesday's the night. So, like I said, we are going to try to. We have to discuss it again as a group. What makes sense. it's hard to get anybody to match up with anything. I feel like this is missing something, but I don't know what. And there's not really much I can do to it right now because this glaze has to dry. But I feel like it's too black. I feel like it's too gray or black. I don't know. I'm not really sure what it is. But man, it looks like one piece now, doesn't it? I feel like this is really white looking. The top is, oh, maybe it's just a light. I don't know. But that's what the crackle looks like with all the junk in it. Like, it really makes it look old and aged. Kind of looks like stone in a sense. Kind of ish. So I'm going to go ahead and put the heavy body gel on here. And here's what it looks like. So this screwed into something. It's not totally flat, so we'll have to go around the edges. But this heavy body gel, you guys, it's unbelievable. I learned so much from all the ladies. Tracy, your humor and personality speaks. Thank you, Chauncey. I am who you see. I swear, I got a potty mouth. I do. I always have. Sailor. I'm probably more goofy outside of here than I am, but overall, I am what you see. I really am. Like, there's no fluff. I don't know how to fluff. I don't know. I wear my heart on my sleeve, so if something's bothering me, it's written all over my face. Like, I'm not that type that could hide it. Oh, thank you, Shoop. A bunch of triple C creations. Chauncey, what is your pick? Oh, Donna wants to know your info. Your info. How would it look? Yeah, I think it needs another layer of texture or color. It's a light coral background with a white outline. Oh, it's a white coral background with a white outline of a lady. Sorry. I think it needs another layer of a color or something, but there's nothing I can really do too much to it right now. I mean, I could put the other glaze on, but I think it'll be better if I let it dry and then kind of add some more to it. But I think it needs another variation, like I said, of a little bit more texture. So that's all I'm doing. And now I have noticed this stuff does dry clear, but if you use a lot of it, it dries opaque. Does that make sense? So if you use a pretty thin coat, it'll dry clear. But if you use, like, this is a metal bird, and he is, I don't know how well you can see, but you can see down in there, right there. See that white blob under him? That's a chunk or a big wad of the heavy body gel. So it dries clear unless you use a wad of it. It sounds like a lot of it. You use a wad of it. Like I got a speech impediment. If you use a wad of it, it's gonna dry opaque. Wow, this fits so perfectly on here. It looks like it's just like peanut butter and jelly, y'all. It is seriously like, holy crap, it looks like one piece. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Here's my page. No videos yet. We'll upload a short tonight. There we go. Summertime creations. Summertime creations in the house. Elmer Fudd, yes. yes. Summer, I'm proud of you, girl. Listen, we all start at one. Every single one of us. Every person that's out there that's got millions of followers and all this crowd, millions of videos, they started at one too. We all start at one. But you've got to start somewhere. And if you're going to make this a business or a pleasure or whatever, just don't have all your eggs in one basket. Look at how that looks like it's one piece. Pretty freaking cool. But yes, I do think it needs just a little more of something. So it doesn't look like wood, obviously. Copper, silver, yeah, it could be. So our inspiration is those three right there. Those are like real. and they're wood. And this is not. This is a lamp and a spindle that we cracked up and antique gelled. So I think our version is, this looks so much wider. I think it's the angle of the camera and the lighting. Maybe does that do it? Still kind of looks awfully white. But I think our version isn't bad. For 2 pieces, for a spindle and a lamp, I think we did good. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Yes, yes. And this will dry overnight. It's going to take a little, but by morning it'll be dry. And we'll reassess and see what she needs. Might even be like a little bit of highlighting in here. I'm not quite sure. It's not letting me click summer. I will go find you later. Oh, you guys are sweet. You guys are sweet. I appreciate your time, you guys. I don't know when I'll be back on. I got to get these orders out. I got orders in the queue. I got I don't like to play when there's work to be done. Have you guys noticed that? Like, I have a hard time. I can't let work sit around. Like, it eats at me. Like, get those packages out, girl. Get the packages out. They're waiting for their goodies, girl. So it's important to me for you guys to get your goodies. So, Summer, are you in Ohio? Ohio. Thank you, Teresa. I found a page on Facebook, but not on YouTube. For Summer, Summertime, THYME, like the spice. Creations. YouTube's funny. You gotta like almost spell the whole thing out for it to find it. It's I don't know. Right, for Summer, yeah. SOMER, time, THYME, creations. I don't know if it's all one word or not. I don't know if Summer's still on here, but yes, follow her on Facebook and then she'll tell you where. I didn't realize every time I close my drawer it shakes, you guys. I'm sorry. Earthquake. Might see my name on your list of goodies. Yes, woo! All right, you guys, thanks again. If I don't see, what's today? Thursday? Friday? I'll see ya. I don't know. Whatever you do, I hope you have an amazing night and enjoy your day tomorrow. Bad potty mouth too. It's the reason I love you. We can get away with a little more on this platform too, which I like. So until next time, that's right. You guys have an amazing night. Stay safe, and thank you so much for all your support. Bye, guys.